Well, I'm sure some of you have already seen many of the reviews, and they are not good. And I feel that voice actors already don't get the same respect or appreciation as other actors do, and I am a fan of Jack Black, but we clearly did not need him here. Hello everyone, my name is Max Aaron James. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. This here is a review of the movie Borderlands, written by Eli Roth and Joe Crombie, directed by Eli Roth. This is a film adaptation of a very popular game that came out in the early 2010s, maybe late 2000s, a game I thoroughly enjoyed and do not remember too much of it. And it does not matter how fun the game is, does not matter how true to the game this movie is, that does not justify how horrible this movie is. Maybe horrible is a bit intense. It's just a bad movie. We follow an unlikely team looking for a girl or looking to protect a girl that may be the key to some otherworldly power that another group of people are looking for. Clearly that other group, the antagonists, have more money, so they are able to fund this huge army, this huge militia that's able to go after this unlikely team, but the unlikely team has to work together, and they end up putting aside differences that aren't really developed or fleshed out here and become a good team, and that's how the story goes. The movie's bright, relatively colorful. From what I hear, it was originally planned to be R-rated, which makes sense why they brought Eli Roth, but you see that they kind of pulled it back a bit, PG-13, and there is a diverse or a variety of personalities, but none of that helped the movie here. Again, I do not remember much about the game, but I remember having fun. I remember enjoying it. I remember playing co-op and having fun with my cousins. This movie, I was bored throughout the entire movie. The action sequences aren't that great. I kind of like the guns that Cate Blanchett's character had, or at least how she was using them. That was fine, but the action scenes weren't great. It wasn't funny. There was a lot of humor that felt very much more towards or more aimed towards children, yet the action sequences, again, were on the cusp of maybe being rated R sometimes. Most of the time it was just generic action shootout sequences, but there were moments where you could see that maybe that could have been R if they added some blood there. No matter how good or popular or well received a game may be, sometimes it should just stay that. Same with books or novels, same with television shows that people try to adapt into movies. At a certain point, I wasn't sure that they even knew what story they were telling. I was never invested in what was really happening. The effects were sloppy, the green screen, the bad wigs. I'm not really sure who that Roth was making this for. Maybe he was aiming to an R rating to appeal to the age range that probably grew up with the game. And I see there are a lot of complaints about the casting because of age, and I don't think age had anything to do with it. Cate Blanchett is a good actress, and Kevin Hart was actually not annoying in this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis was there, but her character is just horrible, so and she wasn't in the movie as much, so it's whatever. Casting was an issue, but it's not because of their age, it's because there was no chemistry there. And that did not even matter considering how bad this movie is, how bad the story is, how bad it looks. This movie is all around not fun for me. And maybe you did enjoy it. If you did, fine. Again, it looks colorful. But I walk away with nothing. I'm going to forget this movie. Until next time, y'all take care of each other. Check up on one another. Make sure you check up on yourself. And remember, potential has no limit.